My name's Laurie Tennent, and I am the president of the Cultural Council of Birmingham Bloomfield, and I'd like to welcome you all here tonight. Thank you so much for being here for this special awards ceremony for some very important people in our community. The Cultural Council of Birmingham Bloomfield is a nonprofit 501c3 that promotes and supports cultural life in our community, honors citizens and businesses that have had an impact on the arts, raises funds to support and ensure the sculpture program, Birmingham in public art spaces, and works to illuminate the many cultural activities and resources available across our area. So all the sculptures that you see in Birmingham and Bloomfield, our organization has helped to find those sculptures and also insure them so that they can be there for you to enjoy. And we have a committee that works very hard every year to find awardees for this event, and I'm going to hand this over now to that subcommittee. Thanks for being here.
Good evening. I'm Marcy Heller-Fisher, a co-chair of tonight's awards, along with DeMarco Goor. Anita, I said Annie, sorry. Anita DeMarco Goor. I've worked with her for 18 years. Anita DeMarco Goor, and our other co-chair is Tera Moon. We represent the Cultural Council, as you heard, of Birmingham Bloomfield. That's the CCBB, which has presented these awards for the last 28 years. But the Cultural Arts Awards would not be possible without the long-standing collaboration of several community organizations, and it is therefore my pleasure to introduce you to our co-sponsors. First, we celebrate our honorees tonight as guests of the BBAC. That's not the CCBB, that's the BBAC. So we celebrate tonight here at the BBAC, at the Birmingham Bloomfield Art Center, which has hosted our award ceremony in this beautiful space since the award's inception in 96, excuse me. May I present Annie ValGelderen. She's the president and CEO of the Birmingham Bloomfield Art Center.
Thank you, Marcy. As she said, I am the president and CEO of this beautiful art center, and I'm also proud to be a board member of the Cultural Council. Every day, I get to walk into this beautiful building and be surrounded by artists and art. It's only fitting that we celebrate this evening in a building that has been home for all of us creative types to nurture our souls, pursue our dreams, and make our mark since 1957. I'm pleased to welcome you all here tonight for the 28th Annual Cultural Arts Award. And on this special occasion, we celebrate everything that the Cultural Council Award signifies, that the arts and culture sector is very important to our community, and so are the individuals like Stephanie Pizzo and our Lifetime Achievement Awardee, Kegham Tazian, whose sculpture we proudly display in Linden Park as part of Birmingham's Art in Public Spaces. And finally, the Partners with the Arts Award to a remarkable community house celebrating 100 years in the community. They've all given and continue to give so generously their time and passion for the arts. The Birmingham Bloomfield area is so rich in the promotion of the arts, and we are fortunate that our city leaders believe, as we do, the importance of creativity. So, a reminder that our collective efforts will always matter to ensure that art remains important in our lives and in the community and region we inhabit. Thank you for celebrating tonight's awards with us.
Tonight would also not be possible without the community house, which functions kind of as our back office. Other things, they design our nomination form, they collect the nomination packets, they host our jury in August, and they also printed tonight's program. Kathie Ninneman, I can't even say it tonight. Kathie Ninneman, sorry, Kathie. Kathie Ninneman is Assistant Vice President at the Community House, and I welcome her to join us.
Thank you so much, Marcy. And the Community House is extremely proud to continue our tradition of being a co-sponsor of the Birmingham Bloomfield Cultural Arts Awards, and to be working alongside you and your extraordinary team of men and women who, like the Community House, are dedicated to enhancing the quality of life by fostering arts and culture in our communities for young and old alike. As your vision statement says, art for all. On behalf of the Community House, we join all of you in congratulating this year's honorees, Stephanie Pizzo and Kegham, Tazian. Thank you and congratulations to all of you. Thank you so much.
Our new media sponsor, Downtown Newsmagazine, has provided much appreciated press, from publishing our nomination form online and in print to advertising our event, as well as publishing and writing stories on our honorees. We are grateful for their coverage and welcome news editor of Downtown Publications, Lisa Brody.
Good evening. I'm Lisa Brody, editor of Downtown News Magazine, and I am delighted to be here tonight representing Downtown's new partnership with the 2023 Birmingham Bloomfield Cultural Arts Award, sponsored by the Cultural Council of Birmingham Bloomfield. We have long been fans of this organization and the awards, and we have been spotlighting your honorees in our pages with our faces profiles, including having the brilliant foresight to have profiled Special Lifetime Achievement Award honoree Kegham Tazian 2 years ago. So Downtown's commitment to the arts and culture is a through line for us. We passionately believe in the importance of arts and culture as it nourishes the soul, distinguishes our communities, and it stimulates our minds. We congratulate Special Lifetime Achievement Award honoree Kegham Tazian, Cultural Arts Award Stephanie Pizzo, and the Community House of Birmingham for 100 years of partnership with the arts.
We also thank Bloomfield Cable, which is here filming the event to rebroadcast on all of our community cable channels, including Birmingham's. And they will make it available for anyone to watch on our website in the future. Without the co-sponsorship of all of these organizations, we would not be able to produce tonight's event, or you would have been paying for your seat at the table. I have a few more acknowledgments before we get to the honorees. Link Wackler, raise your hand. Link Wackler has been with the Cultural Arts Award and has designed and provided the award for the past 18 years. And Wink Coventry, no relation to Link, is responsible for creating an extraordinary and creative calligraphic art for our Special Lifetime Achievement Award winner each time we have that special award. Finally, tonight would not be possible without the insightful, thoughtful, and often difficult deliberations of a jury of artists and arts enthusiasts who hail from a broad swath of the Birmingham Bloomfields. Although they remain anonymous, it is our jurors, each of whom serves for 2 weeks, who are responsible for selecting this year's Exceptional Cultural Arts Award and Lifetime Achievement Award honorees. You know who you are, and we thank you enormously for your time and consideration. And Anita, to you.
Hello, everyone. Before we get started, I'd like to acknowledge Dan here from Bloomfield Cable. They've been a silent partner for a long time, taking a film of this award ceremony. And Steve Rota, who is a senior person at Bloomfield Cable, will be editing this film so that it can be broadcast on both Birmingham and Bloomfield Cablevision. So if once isn't enough, you can see it again. Our first award is the Birmingham Bloomfield Cultural Arts Award, which this year goes to Stephanie Pizzo of Eisenhower Dance. And at this time, I'd like to call to the podium Ann Bach-Marine. And is Nancy here too? or just Ann? Oh, and Nancy Cott, who are nominators of Stephanie, and they will be making an introduction for her to receive the award. Link Wackler will be bringing it from the table.
Hi, my name is Ann Bach-Marine, and I'm the Executive Director for Eisenhower Dance Detroit, and I'm going to speak on behalf of both myself and Nancy Cott, who is one of our longtime board members. It's definitely my privilege and honor to speak a little bit, introduce you to my friend and colleague, Stephanie Pizzo, who's the artistic director for the company. For those of you who might not be familiar with our organization, Eisenhower Dance Detroit is a professional contemporary dance company, and we're celebrating our 33rd season of operation. So yes, we did survive COVID, and our company functions in two capacities. We tour a professional corps of dancers, regionally, nationally, and internationally, and also perform locally. The company performs both Stephanie's award-winning choreography as well as artists that we commission from around the United States and, in fact, globally. The company employs our dancers with a living wage, and we also, the second function of the organization is our school. It's the School of Eisenhower Dance Detroit. Amongst those two primary operations, we do a lot of community outreach and education programs, both in the city of Detroit, in Pontiac, and throughout the Metro Detroit region. Most recently, the company was on tour to Alaska for 5 weeks, representing the best of contemporary dance in the Detroit area. One of the things that I wanted to share with you is that prior to, or just before COVID, we were set to begin a collaboration with the Detroit Chamber, Detroit Chamber Winds and Strings and the Detroit Institute of Arts to perform Piazzolla's Five Tangos at the DIA Film Theater. Well, and then COVID hit. And so Stephanie and I sat down and went, okay, so what are we going to do to still get this art out there? And so we pivoted. We found a film director in Zach Hagee at Zazu Creative Studios, and we said, all right, let's go ahead and film each tango in a different iconic Detroit location. So Stephanie choreographed the work. One tango was in the Guardian Building, another was in the Crystal Gallery at the DIA, another took place at the Scarab Club, and then also 2 different rooms at Meadowbrook Mansion. That film and Stephanie's work was then submitted to the Inspired Dance Festival out of Melbourne, Australia, and won for Best Experimental Dance Film. So pretty significant honor. I met Stephanie back in 1993 as a young dancer. She was one of the founding members of Eisenhower Dance Detroit under then artistic director Laurie Eisenhower, hence the name. Stephanie, when I think of her, commitment is the first word that jumps to mind. Both commitment to the art form, commitment to the organization, commitment to the team, commitment to her dancers, commitment to the choreography and the choreographic and artistic process. I was lucky enough to dance with her for 10 years. I then stepped away for a while, and she continued and never left the organization. 33 years later, this woman is still committed to creating great contemporary dance in Metro Detroit. So I'd like to introduce my friend and colleague, Artistic Director Stephanie Pizzo.
Wow. I'm honored and I'm humbled to be recognized for such a prestigious award. I'd like to thank Laurie Eisenhower, Deb Siegel, Nancy Cott, and of course, my friend and colleague and Executive Director of Eisenhower Dance Detroit, Ann Bach-Marine, for this amazing nomination. Not something I could have even dreamed in my wildest dreams. I'm accepting this award, though, honestly, on behalf of our entire administrative staff. I couldn't have accomplished half of what I've done with the work without them. I mean, we have such an amazing staff. I have such an amazing executive director that has been behind me every step of the way since I had, I stepped in. It was amazing that we were able to connect so quickly after I took leadership of the organization, again, which is not something I ever dreamed I would even do at 21 years old when I was the youngest member of Eisenhower Dance. My parents were born and raised in Detroit. I was raised in Metro Detroit, and this community holds a special place in my heart. One of the biggest things I learned when I took leadership was that I could use the art of dance to make a difference. And I'm grateful for so many foundations that have supported our mission to offer free and subsidized dance education for those in need. Art is such a valuable part of our human spirit. It heals, it brings joy, and it feeds our soul in so many other ways that sometimes we can't even comprehend. So to have the opportunity to change people's lives with this art form is worth every minute of work that we do. I just want to thank you. I want to thank, of course, the nominating committee, the jury, all of you who are here today. I want to thank my husband and my family for supporting me all of these years, and I look forward to many more. Thank you.
This is Link Wackler, who will show his award and give it to Stephanie.
Yeah, the award represents the arts, and in this case, the first image on the award is dance. So I think it's pretty appropriate for the evening. I'm a jewelry designer in the area, and I've been blessed to have the opportunity to be able to create this award for the last 12.5 years, and have the opportunity to meet people like you and congratulate you, and hope that this inspires more people to continue to do good work in the arts in the community. But along with the award, I also create what's called a bracelet. These images are from a collection that I create called Life Links. And the bracelet also has all the same images on it in sterling silver, so that while the award might go on a wall, the award can also be worn every single day to acknowledge and let her know how she was honored by her community. So congratulations to you. And I'll size this for you. Size this to you afterwards. Oh, you're welcome. All the best to you.
A couple of interesting items for you before we go on to the next award. Link first served as a juror and enjoyed his experience so much that he decided that he would like to become involved in this. Marcy, one of my co-chairs, is a former award winner also, so when she came on this committee, it had come full circle. The award was the idea of Maggie Allesy, who did later win an award from this and who was an angel for the Eisenhower Dance Company. So you can see how this community has been involved. The next award is the Special Lifetime Achievement Award, and it goes to Kegham Tazian, and I would like to call now to the podium Dan Ellens, who was a nominator of his, and he will make the introduction.
Thank you. Good evening. What a great program, and what a great field of sponsors. I was really surprised to come here and find that as a child, I took art lessons in this building in 1968. I mean, it's like, so it was really, I didn't expect this. I didn't know. To Kegham Tazian, I am simply a family friend. Kegham was a close friend of my parents for nearly 50 years. He had a small village relationship with them. He could walk in the side door of their home without knocking and sit down for a cup of coffee or a meal or a conversation. When my parents finally aged out of their home, I began visiting Kegham once or twice a week at his own place, to sit at his kitchen table where we would talk about life, about his art, and about art in general, about art's place in the community, and about what Kegham saw as the role of the artist in today's world. As I began to help Kegham organize and document his accomplishments and life work in 2018, I was surprised to find several large boxes filled with newspaper and magazine clippings in both English and Armenian, awards and recognitions, photos of public art unveilings, art exhibit flyers. The flyers most frequently featured Tazian as the cover attraction. The awards: first place, best in show, first place, first place. There was a steady stream of this stuff beginning in 1964 in Fort Wayne, Indiana, where he was completing his bachelor's degree in art and his master's degree in education at St. Francis College. One exhibit after another. And then, after he moved to Detroit to complete his Master's of Fine Art at Wayne State University, the clipping showing the piece Agony, which won first place at the University of Michigan art show that year. The news clippings and recognitions have continued to accumulate without interruption. Even now, some of you may have recently seen in the press that one of Kegham's large bronze municipal pieces, Pyramid Earth, was placed in Linden Park in Birmingham, not far from where the river crosses Maple Road. Kegham's life work as an artist has been extraordinary. His list of exhibits takes up 3 single-space pages, more than 60 group and 35 solo exhibits. His sculptures and paintings have been collected and displayed for more than 50 years in homes in the Birmingham and Bloomfield community and around the world. For those of you who do not have one of his original paintings on your wall, or one of his sculptures on a pedestal in your home, you are likely to have enjoyed his municipal pieces in city halls, libraries, parks, museums, universities, and churches throughout Southeast Michigan. But Tazian's own work as an artist is only part of the story. Kegham Tazian has supported and enriched visual art in the community in many ways. As art professor of fine art at Oakland Community College for 47 years, Tazian directly impacted the development of thousands of students in the community who either sought to understand visual art more deeply or pursued his guidance to bring their own potential for artistic expression to life. He taught, he encouraged, inspired, and mentored students of all ages. Tazian organized and chaired and adjudicated art exhibits and competitions throughout the state of Michigan since 1968. In 2011, Kegham Tazian and his family established the Kegham Tazian Endowed Scholarship to promote the pursuit of fine art at Oakland Community College. With the creation of the scholarship fund, Kegham wanted to annually reward those students who have demonstrated a dedication to art and academic excellence, values he promoted during his lengthy tenure. Now, to honor Kegham and his profound impact on nearly 5 decades of the community's aspiring art students, the Best in Show Award is presented in Kegham's name each year at the Oakland Community College Student Art Exhibit. and all prizes are funded in part by the Tazian family. Kegham Tazian is known for contemporary and abstract genres depicting uplifting themes of hopefulness. Many of his pieces include elements reaching for the sky and gestures of optimism. A theme that has run through his art since the beginning, and which Kegham calls survivor art, touches today's tumultuous world of conflict and dislocation with particular relevance. He portrays images of humanity emerging from the rubble of conflict, hope born from despair. It is not unusual for Tazian to take pause at the human condition and express its contrast, distortions, and inequities in his art. Tazian has addressed the plight of the refugee, the experience of the immigrant, and the confinement of the captive with an optimism that inherently strives to overcome obstacles in its path. Perhaps Tazian draws from his own childhood experience as an Armenian refugee and immigrant to bring such inspiring passion of both loss and hope to the canvas and the chisel. In that context, I am particularly honored to introduce Kegham Tazian, professor, artist, mentor, father and grandfather, and a treasure to the community, as recipient of the Cultural Council of Birmingham Bloomfield 2023 Lifetime Achievement Award, given in recognition of artistic expression for humanity. Kegham, my friend, it is once again time for you to stand behind the podium. Thank you.
Excuse me, I'm his older brother. I can kind of intervene. This guy is oh my God!
You can be in a picture shortly from now, okay?
Thank you.
This is your award.
That's my award.
Yes, it's specially created for you by Winifred Coventry, who's a calligraphic artist. And it has
Fantastic.
interesting things on the back, too.
Wow.
And if you would like to make some comments, the microphone is yours.
The question is this: am I worth all this time you're wasting here just because of me, where you could have a lot of fun in different places? But I really appreciate it. I don't know why you came. I had some people all the way from Canada, which means that I have to spend money for their gas. I think by the time we get done, everybody's going to give me a little bill saying this is how much I spent. And I think I will claim bankruptcy. That way I don't have to pay it. I made a point in life not to get too serious. That's why I never say two things that really make sense. But give me some paints and then some kind of brushes and everything. I know how to paint. And then if I came across a nice boulder like a limestone, I know how to carve it. All I want from all of you as a kind of, in some ways, what you have to do is go to your neighborhood and tell them that there's a very good, poor artist, we need to support him. But that might be just down the road when I'm not around even. That might work for somebody else who needs it more than I do. Okay, so, and of course my son Vahe, he's the one that teaches me how to talk, how to sit, and then everything about him is just very first class. I don't like, I mean, I have no chance to deviate from it. But those are my wonderful grandkids. I don't know, not grandkids, real kids. Because there's a grandkid here, there's a real one, it's spread all over the universe. This is too much for me. But I'll get serious, and then if I get tired, I'll just say, okay, I give up. Anyhow, my son Vahe, he wrote this for me because he cannot trust what I have to say. So I have to give him credit. What you wear, how you open your mouth, and then on and on and on. But I've survived it, and I intend to keep it going. Anyhow, it says, thank you, Dan, for that very kind introduction. Your friendship and support of me over the years means a great deal to me. Thank you all very much for attending and sharing this special occasion with me and my family, many of whom have come from out of town. I want to thank the Birmingham Bloomfield Cultural Council for this special honor and for hosting this evening event. When I moved to Michigan nearly 60 years ago, that's before Christ, and then I lived in Birmingham. My 3 kids were all born here, and my 5 grandchildren, and now all I live for is to see carried out meaning and purpose to receive this special Lifetime Achievement Award from the Cultural Council of Birmingham Bloomfield Hills. Looking back at my career, I'm so fortunate to have had this wonderful opportunity pursuing my dreams of creating, teaching, and being surrounded by art. The last 60 years, I have met some incredible people along the way, and I like to think that it's some small way of I have left a positive and lasting important impression on how they see, interact with, and appreciate the fine art. Thank you all again for making this reality and being here to celebrate this very proud and joyous occasion. Hi, hi. Yes. Yeah. What a wonderful world. I'm blessed with my daughter, my sons, and then my grandkids. So what more do I want? Nothing. So if you have some gifts in your pockets, you don't have to give it to me. Keep that for next time in case they choose me again. Don't throw it away. You could always put it in a mattress or something like that. And when that occasion comes, then you just slide it in my lap.
At this time, we would like to present the Partners with the Arts Award, which was instituted by the board of the Cultural Council 4 years ago? 4 years ago. And the honoree this evening is the Community House, which is celebrating 100 years of service to the community this year. And we all know the Community House. Everybody's been in and out of there over and over and over during the time you've lived here. But you may not be aware of their contributions to the arts, which include ballet and ballroom dance classes, art classes, literary events, cooking and garden arts classes, home tours, the Our Town Art Show, which is a juried show that's presented annually, and the Our Town Student Art Exhibition, as well as chamber music concerts. There's one in 2 days on this Sunday. Bill Seklar, unfortunately, was unable to be with us this evening, and in his place, I'd like to welcome Tim Hunt, who's the Chief Operating Officer of the Community House, to receive the award.
All right. Thank you very much for allowing me to be here tonight and represent this or receive this award on behalf of the Community House. First, I'd like to say that we're awfully humbled to be recognized along those that have come before us, the awardees tonight. Let's give them another round of applause. As a 100-year-old organization, there's a lot that has gone before us as far as commitment to arts throughout different administrations, different employees, different staff, volunteers, students that have come along the way, and the Community House is proud to continue that tradition through those means that were just described. We're extremely excited and proud to receive this award tonight. I have the unique pleasure of serving as Chief Operating Officer of the organization at this time, and I can just share a little story of just how art makes such a big difference. Particularly, I can share, I see it in our early childhood center that we have on site. Watching the students and the children learn art, help them progress in their development, and seeing what an important part that is to their growth and development as children is just awe-inspiring. And the Community House continues to commit to providing a space for people to enjoy art, to experience art, to produce art, continuing for the next 100 years. We're looking forward to that. Certainly, we're proud to support this event tonight. We thank you for having us here, and thank you all for your time. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah.
Before we move on to the commendations, and I welcome our other co-chair, Tera to the podium, I have a special thanks to make. We have had for a number of years a perpetual plaque which enshrines the name of all of these people that have been honored by the community. And it hangs on the wall on the second floor of the Birmingham City Hall, directly opposite the entrance to the City Commission room. We put one extension on it, and now there's only one blank plate left. And so we have to solve the problem of how to keep honoring people in a public way so that they're remembered. I have been working with a wonderful person, the Superintendent of Building Facilities, John Gallick, at the City of Birmingham. He's been an immense support to this award process, especially ever since COVID. And he and his colleague Dave have been taking all kinds of measurements. And we're going to move it just to the right to an alcove that has an art light. And pretty soon, we invite you all to go and look at the new perpetual plaque. But thank you, John, for all of your enthusiastic support and your help. And now at this time, we have tributes and commendations, and Tera Moon, who is the third co-chair, will be here to give them.
Thank you, everybody. It's my honor and privilege to be here tonight and share these commendations from many elected officials with the honorees tonight. But first, we are lucky to have Natalie Price, who is the state representative for this district, here with us tonight, and she's going to share some tributes from the House of Representatives with the honorees tonight. Natalie?
Thank you, Tera, and thank you all for being here. What a fantastic event. This is my first term in office, my first time joining you, and I feel really honored to be a part of a great event, to be here celebrating cultural elements, dance, art, and the contributions that everybody here has made to the community. So I am the state representative for this location and for most of Birmingham. These tributes are from the state of Michigan. They were all vetted and signed also by our governor, Governor Gretchen Whitmer, and our Lieutenant Governor, Gilchrist and by the senators of this location and the recipients. So the first one to Stephanie Pizzo, and I will do an abbreviated version of each of the tributes. Let it be known that in recognition of exceptional contributions to the world of dance, education, and community enrichment, we take great pride in extending our heartfelt congratulations to Stephanie Pizzo, a remarkable dancer, collaborator, and educator. Stephanie Pizzo's enduring commitment to the arts and her profound impact on the field of contemporary dance have earned her this prestigious tribute and the 2023 Cultural Arts Award. Let this document stand as a testament to the honor and admiration we hold for Stephanie Pizzo, and may she continue to enjoy good health, happiness, and continued success in her journey to inspire and enrich the lives of all who have the privilege of knowing her. Again, signed by me, Natalie Price, State Representative of the 5th District. Also, Stephanie's representative, Mark Tisdale of the 55th District. Her state senator, Michael Weber, state senator for the 9th District. And then Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist and Governor Gretchen Whitmer. Yes, please. Make it a little easier for me to balance up here. Thank you so much. Thank you. It was fun to share your story around the state and get the signatures. Thank you. Thank you for being an inspiration. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. The next tribute for Kegham Tazian. Let it be known that it is with immense pleasure and deep admiration that we extend our heartfelt congratulations to Kegham Tazian, a distinguished resident of Birmingham, upon his selection for the Special Lifetime Achievement Award. This prestigious accolade stands as a testament to his extraordinary contributions in the realm of artistic expression, as well as his profound influence on generations of art students during his remarkable 47-year tenure as Professor of Fine Arts at Oakland Community College. Let this document stand as a heartfelt tribute, honoring not only Kegham's remarkable achievements, but also his unwavering commitment to the pursuit of artistic excellence. And we are grateful that he enriches our lives through his enduring artistic legacy. Again, signed by me, also Kegham's own state representative, Sam Steckloff from the 19th District, Rosemary Bayer, state senator for the 30th District, and then again, Governor Gretchen Whitmer and Lieutenant Governor Gilchrist. And last but not least, special tribute. That's it. More to come, I think, but not from the state. So the state tribute for the Community House. Let it be known it is with great honor and deep appreciation that we recognize the Community House upon it being awarded the 2023 Partners with the Arts Award in recognition of its remarkable century of service and unwavering dedication to fostering the arts within the Birmingham Bloomfield community. This organization has touched the lives of tens of thousands of residents, provided a platform for dozens of charities, offered hundreds of educational classes, hosted thousands of public and private events, and crafted countless unforgettable memories. To this day, the Community House continues to serve the community with excellence and a dedication to service. So let this stand as an expression of our deepest gratitude and admiration for the Community House, an institution that has enriched our lives and strengthened our sense of community through a century of dedicated service. May the Community House continue to be a source of inspiration and unity for generations to come, forever upholding its noble mission. Signed by me, Natalie Price, State Representative of the 5th District, Mallory McMurrow, the State Senator for the 8th District, and our Governor, Gretchen Whitmer, and Lieutenant Governor Gilchrist. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Natalie. She has to run off to another party, so we're going to let her leave. All right, we have more commendations for all three of the award winners, and I'm going to start with Stephanie Pizzo's. Stephanie, I have 3 more to give you. One is from the United States Senate, signed by Senator Gary Peters. This is a certificate of special senatorial recognition presented to Stephanie Pizzo in recognition of being awarded the 2023 Birmingham Bloomfield Cultural Arts Award at the 28th Annual Birmingham Bloomfield Cultural Arts Award ceremony. Thank you for all you do to make the Birmingham Bloomfield community great. I'll go through all of these and then you can come up. How about that? Next up is another certificate from the United States Senate. This is from Debbie Stabenow, United States Senator, and this is a certificate of congressional recognition awarded to Stephanie Pizzo. And finally, a proclamation from the Oakland County Board of Commissioners. Marcia Gershenson couldn't be here tonight to present this, and she sends her congratulations. And so I'll read again part of this, just like Natalie did on her behalf. This is Oakland County Board of Commissioners proclamation honoring Stephanie Pizzo, 2023 Birmingham Bloomfield Cultural Arts Award recipient. Whereas exceptional dancers and choreographers, such as Stephanie Pizzo, translate the complicated and joyful emotions associated with the human condition into movement, making tremendous impact on people both within and beyond the borders of Oakland County. Therefore, let it be known, David T. Woodward, Chair of the Oakland County Board of Commissioners, Marcia Gershenson, Vice Chair, and Commissioners Michael Spies, Charlie Cavell, Angela Powell, and Kristen Nelson do hereby proclaim special commendation to Stephanie Pizzo. We celebrate her noteworthy contributions to culture in the community and her accomplishments in sparking a passion for dance in younger generations. And that's signed by Dave Woodward, Marcia Gershenson, Michael Spiz, Charlie Cavell, Angela Powell, and Kristen Nelson. Next up are 3 special commendations for Kegham, Tazian, and again, I'll go through all of these and then Mr. Tazian can come up and receive these. So first up is one from the United States Senate. This is a certificate of special senatorial recognition presented to Kegham, Tazian in recognition of being awarded the 2023 Special Lifetime Achievement Award at the 28th Annual Birmingham Bloomfield Cultural Arts Award. Thank you for all you do to make the Birmingham Bloomfield community great. Next is one from United States Senator Debbie Stabenow, a certificate of congressional recognition presented to Kegham, Tazian. And then finally, Oakland County Board of Commissioners proclamation honoring Kegham, Tazian. Whereas internationally acclaimed artists who call Oakland County home, such as Kegham, Tazian, instill a sense of pride in the community and inspire future generations of creative people. Now, therefore, David T. Woodward, Chair of the Oakland County Board of Commissioners, Marcia Gershenson, Vice Chair, Commissioners Charlie Cavell, Angela Powell, and Kristen Nelson, do hereby proclaim special commendation to Kegham Tazian. We honor his remarkable contributions to the arts in Oakland County. We hope you have a wall. Yes, and worth these free to hang on your wall. All right, and now it's my honor to present some commendations to the Community House. And I'm the director of the Bloomfield Township Public Library, and in 2020, the library won this same award. So I feel like it's a sister brotherhood. And I'm honored to be able to present this to the Community House. First up, a United States Senate a certificate of special senatorial recognition presented to the Community House in recognition of being awarded the annual Partner with the Arts Award at the 28th Annual Birmingham Bloomfield Cultural Arts Award. Thank you for all you do to make the Birmingham Bloomfield community great, signed by Senator Gary Peters. and a special, what did she call this one? Certificate of Congressional Recognition from Senator Debbie Stabenow, presented to the Community House. And last but not least, a proclamation from the Oakland County Board of Commissioners honoring the Community House. Whereas special places in Oakland County, such as the Community House, that go beyond being just the brick and glass they are made of to truly become the heart of the community, are deserving of recognition and celebration. Now therefore, David T. Woodward, Chair of the Oakland County Board of Commissioners, Marcia Gershenson, Vice Chair, and Commissioners Charlie Cavell, Angela Powell, and Kristen Nelson, do hereby proclaim special commendation to the Community House. We are grateful for the generosity, longevity, and commitment it adds to our community. Congratulations to all the awardee winners tonight, and I'll turn it back over to Anita.
I just want you to say why you joined the council. Because you like the awards so well.
Yeah. Marcy is telling me that I should say why I joined the committee, because this award, it's so inspiring to hear about all these award winners and hear about the place that art has in their lives and the things that they bring to the community. So this is a great night.
We welcome you.
In closing, I would like to call to your attention that the stellar people that have been awarded tonight are here because people in the community nominated them and a jury sat to make choices of the honorees. We depend on you, the community, to submit nominations for these awards. And the integrity of the award is dependent on receiving good nominations, high-quality nominations. So I'm asking all of you to be thinking in the next year about who you might nominate for special recognition because of their contributions to the community. We have a website, Cultural Council of Birmingham Bloomfield.org. And about next April, May, June, we'll be posting the nomination form. Nominations are generally due late in July, so it's not too soon to start thinking about next year, and we hope you'll come through for us. The jury had a hard time this year because we had several really excellent nominations, and we like them to have to work that hard. Thank you, everyone, and good night.